Hi everyone, it is February 2011 and I'm holding in my hand the Muscle Mag International issue on stands right now, and it actually lists as the March 2011 issue even though we are in February. The reason I wanted to point this issue out to you is that in this issue is yours truly on page 280, and there's an article there written by Gary Bartlett, so you may want to check that out. It's actually covering the effort to get the film Tough off the ground. So if you're following that with us, check that out in this month's issue of Muscle Mag International, on stands right now in February, listed as the March 2011 issue. Today we're going to be talking to you about diet. Okay, so we're back in the gym, and now we do have to deal with this whole how to eat right thing, because we can't keep shirking that. And actually, the honest to God truth is that whether you want to build muscle or burn fat, there's a foundation that has to be laid for how to eat right. And you build on that different ways, but the reality is we got to get that started. So how do we do that? Well, I hate to be the one to have to say this, but guys, we have to go shopping. Okay, so if you're going to get some junk food for your day off your diet, just be subtle about it. You're supposed to be healthy. You know, that's all. Okay, so we're back from the grocery store and we got our food for the week. What did we get? We got chicken, we got vegetables. I don't care if you don't like them, just get the ones you can tolerate that are green or colorful. You're going to need them. And then the next thing we got was protein powder. We got some protein bars that are low carb, high protein as much as possible, and oatmeal. And that is about all you're going to need to worry about for right now. That's the foundation. We're going to build on that. But that's what we're going to rely on 5 days a week. Now, why did I say 5 days a week? Why not 7 days a week? Why not 6 days a week? Well, you've got a life. And what we're talking about is getting started here. How do you get rolling on this? And some of you, like myself included, actually been away for a little while, some of you a lot longer even, and you want to figure out how to make this into a lifestyle thing. Over the long tail, how is this going to work? Well, 5 days a week you got a job. Not everybody loves doing their job, but they do it. It's the routine that works for them. And likewise, we can fit a diet into a 5-day work week pretty easily. It's your friends that start thinking you're kind of weird when you can't have a beer on the weekend or what have you, so let's keep the beer in there if you need to have it, or you know, the family pizza, things like that. If you're on this 5 days a week right now, we're good. We might bump that up a little bit later on when we want to accelerate the progress. But for right now, you want to stick to the plan 5 days a week. Now, what do we do with that stuff that we got? You got breakfast. My foundation breakfast for me is oatmeal with a little bit of protein powder mixed in. We're talking maybe a scoop and a half. I cook the oatmeal first, put in the oatmeal, cook the oatmeal first, put in the protein powder, whip that up, and there's breakfast. Bing, bang, and boom. The snack that I have sort of mid-morning is maybe a protein bar. Then I'll have some vegetables and chicken. Maybe you would make it a salad, or I can make it some steamed vegetables. If I'm going to have potato, I have it once and I have it in the middle of the day. So I might have potato, a little bit of steamed vegetables, and chicken. What do I do with the oil? The oil was something I didn't mention to you before when I was listing off the things that we got. That was another thing. We got Udo's oil. Now, it doesn't have to be Udo's oil. Udo's is a brand UDO,S. And that oil is a mixture of all kinds of different oils. I use it for salad dressings or putting on my baked potato or what have you. Because you need the fats. Fats are important. They help output your hormone levels and they keep your body targeting fat. So don't cut those out. You need them. You need them big time or you won't lose the fat eventually. Your body will halt up on that or you won't produce enough testosterone or enough of the levels of hormone in your system in general without that. So get the Udo's oil or get the flax oil or the salmon oil or some kind of healthy oil that's going to be part of either making salad dressings or putting on a hot potato or whatever. You're not going to have butter anyway, so that can be your replacement. You don't cook it, you put it on after the food's cooked. Okay, so moving on from lunch. Then I have a shake. The shake is, and this was something else I forgot to throw into the grocery list before, so stick this in on the list or write it down. Frozen fruit. Frozen fruit, you mix with the protein powder in a blender with a little bit of water. It gives you a little bit of a smoothie thing happening. And that's a foundational piece for a little bit of a protein snack mid-afternoon. Supper, again, you're talking a salad, a little bit of green or colorful veg with some baked potato or yam. Maybe not so much in the baked potato and yam, depending on whether or not you're trying to add size or clean off the body fat. And then at the end of the day, you can have another protein shake with the protein powder, strawberries, water. That's a foundational diet. Granted, it's not aimed at packing on a whole lot of mass. We're talking about a foundational diet for weight loss there. But if you are going to pack on mass, that's what we build on. We start to take those base ingredients, that base dietary foundation, and we start adding things into it. We'll add a pile of calories, healthy ones, a pile of muscle enhancing kind of macronutrients, just protein, more protein. We'll throw in more fat. We'll throw in more healthy carbohydrates and whole grains and things like that. You layer that on, we build the calorie number way up on that so that you can actually start to pile on a lot more muscle. However, if you're trying to burn off the fat, you do need the protein that you're getting in that base foundation diet. You do need the fats. You do need the carbs. You need it all. If you're cutting out more than that, and that's a 6-day-a-week eating system. If you didn't follow me there, we had breakfast, we had a snack, we had lunch, we had a snack, we had supper, we had a snack, and that's every 2-3 hours you're eating something. But keep in mind, it's convenient food. We're talking protein bars that can be dropped in a handbag. We're talking about a protein shake that maybe that's a bit more tricky, but you can bottle that stuff up and take it to work, throw it in the fridge, and drink that in the in-betweens. So there you have it. That's a basic foundational diet that we're going to build on and we'll be able to work from around a lot of other things. If you want to see true details on how all that stuff breaks out and how you can actually amplify those calories, I've got a little tool for you that I'll be pulling out in the next video maybe. If you want to see that, leave a comment, share this, rate it, hate it, whatever you want to do. It helps me to see where we're going to go next a little bit, but that tool will be something I can mention. If you sign up to any of my other videos in the description link below, you'll automatically get an email eventually that shows you where some of the tools are for calculating calories and things like that. But anyway, for now, that's the basics, and that's what we want to deal with when we're just getting started again. So take that to the bank. We'll be talking to you soon. I'm looking forward to hearing about your progress and looking forward to talking to you in the next one. Talk to you soon.